So I got angry the other day, like really angry, more angry than I've been in a very, very long time. And I'm not 100% sure that I was in the right, but I think that I am. Well, let me just tell you the story and let you figure it out. My wife and I decided that we were going to take two of our teenage kids down to the mall this weekend. It was rainy and yucky. She had some things to return to a store and some stuff that she wanted to try on. So we figured we'd just make a day of it and have a good time with our kids. We get down there and well, let me back up because my son wanted to take his skateboard. Now, this isn't why I got angry. It'll make sense here in just a minute. He wanted to bring his skateboard and we told him that he couldn't because there were certain rules against things like that. And so we get down to the mall, we pull into the food court because we hadn't had lunch yet. We were going to have a late lunch. It was about 2 o'clock. And I point out the rules and the code of conduct. And it's basic stuff like, hey, no weapons, no skating, be appropriately dressed. Parents can't just drop their kids off and leave them kind of thing. So we have lunch and have a good time. And my wife and I were going to head over to the store, and we just told the kids, hey, figure out what it is that we're going to do after we're finished up. So walk around, stay together, don't cause trouble, stay safe. My son is 17. It's not like they're incapable of being responsible young people, and they're actually really good kids. They're going to follow the rules. They're going to do the right thing. We send them on their little mission, and we head into the store and make that return. And then my wife goes into the dressing room, and about 20 minutes goes by, and I get a call from my daughter. And she's clearly upset. She's clearly scared and embarrassed. And she tells me that they won't let her come to us. At this point, I was confused and frustrated. And I was like, wait, who stopped you? Why? What's going on? Apparently, the mall had implemented a rule on certain high volume days that at 3 o'clock, minors could not enter the mall unaccompanied by an adult without a wristband. And the only way to get a wristband was to have an adult with them. This is a big mall, like lots of stores and everything, but it also has a movie theater and an arcade and escape rooms. And my kids had gone out of the shopping area down to look at the escape room to see how much it was going to cost and what the availability was. And then on their way back, it was about 3:05, and they ran into this barricade preventing them from getting back to us. My kids try to explain, hey, my parents are, over there, in the store, and we're just trying to get back to them. And they're like, no, you're not allowed to go into the mall. I don't know what it was about somebody preventing my child from getting to me, but something in me snapped. And I was angry. I was livid. Like I was ready to throat punch some people. I immediately texted my wife. She was in the dressing room, and told her what was going on. And she immediately called me and was like, don't be upset. I mean, clearly she knew I had reason to be upset. Just go get them. Don't yell at anybody. We'll deal with this here in a little bit. And so I left her in the dressing room and I walked down. It was probably only like a 10-minute walk or something like that across the mall. But I was fuming. I was furious. I get to the barricade and I didn't say a word. I just went straight through the barricade, grabbed my kids, turned around, barreled back through the barricade. Security guards didn't say a thing. They were just like wide-eyed, like what's going on here? And we walk all the way back to the store. And yeah, just kind of put a damper on the whole rest of the day. There was no signage. There was no anything when we entered indicating that this was going to be a problem. When my kids walked down the hallway, they didn't even go outside. And there was no indication that they wouldn't be let back in. But then when they come back, somebody prevents them from getting to me. And that just, I don't know, that turned something on in me that I didn't realize was there. Was I wrong for being that upset? Probably the only thing that kept me from throat punching a bunch of mall cops was the words of my wife and telling me that I wasn't allowed to talk to anybody. So she saved me from some jail time, I'm sure. So that was why I got upset. It's just bizarre that somebody would implement a rule like that and not give people fair warning that they're going to be separated from their kids. That's dangerous, to keep my kids alone, away from me, and not allow them to come back. What's this world coming to? Anyway, I'm fine now. Still a little angry. All right, see you on the next video.